Hello, my name is Greg,
My name is Joshua,
and this is
the Greg
and
and
Joshua
Joshua
Show.
Show.
So today's topic is the nurse of today, and we are pleased to be joined by Emma and Anna.
Good morning.
Hello,
Hello.
welcome. So let's get started. So Emma, could you please tell us something about yourself?
Yes, my name is Emma Affel, and I'm a nurse. I started nursing in 1995, and I worked about 3.5 years as a nurse. Then I moved in at the midwifery in 1998, and after that I studied some psychology, and been nursing for 2 years, and then I moved to Finland.
Okay.
Interesting. What about you, Anna?
Thank you for having me today. My name is Anna, and I'm a nurse in Tampere in Finland. So more specifically, I'm a psychiatrist nurse, and I've been a psychiatrist nurse for a while now. So that's my field.
Okay, so what was the entrance examination like for you, Anna?
So I remember when I applied to the nursing thing, I had to go through some psychological tests and participate in group interview, as well as an individual interview.
Yeah.
And I found it fun taking part in a group interview, although I can't remember what we discussed about.
Okay.
But after the group interview, I had an individual one with one of the teachers, and she asked me a lot of questions about myself and my background, and where I'm coming from, and why I want to become a nurse. So that was pretty interesting.
I see. And you, Emma?
Well, the entrance examination for my nursing school, there was a essay and an interview which focused on our past reasons for choosing the course and our past experience in healthcare.
How was the education and experience for you, Anna?
All right, so the education, let me think about that. So I would say educating myself was a long process for me since I had 5 kids and also had my own life outside of school. And sometimes it was very hard to manage schoolwork and family life at the same time. So.
What about you, Emma?
Well, there was a lot of workload during the nursing school, which surpassed my expectations. We focused a lot on human anatomy and physiology, and the exams were challenging.
Okay, I see. Okay, so let's move to a different subject. What would you say is unique about nursing in your country, Anna?
So in my country, which is Finland, I would say that the most unique thing here is we have this system called Finnish healthcare system, and it's very advanced, and I'm part of it, so I'm very proud to be part of it. So the system basically allows you to get good healthcare regardless of your personal background and financial situation. So I think it's very great we have the system.
Okay. And what about you?
Well, for me in Ghana, nursing is considered as a noble profession. We are known as people who help save lives and also agents of chance. We are educators, mentors, and sources of information for those in our communities.
All right. Wonderful. What challenges do you face in nursing in your respective countries? We can begin with you, Anna.
All right, okay. So some challenges, I would say day-to-day management. For example, like taking care of the patients and making sure that they're comfortable wherever they are, and making sure that they get their medication daily and all this important stuff. And also another challenge for me would be covering shifts for people. Like sometimes I get a call in 4 a.m. in the morning saying that I have to come in because somebody's sick. So that's kind of annoying sometimes. And also there's this law that it's called rights to decide what you want. So it's like a conflicting law between a patient and a nurse.
Okay.
So that's a new one that we have, and it's very important to remember.
So I guess that's like the itsemääräämisoikeus.
Yes, itsemääräämisoikeus.
Yes. And what's your opinion on it?
I think it's very important to follow this law because if you don't, then there's going to be serious consequences.
Okay.
And so, yes,
Okay.
just keep your eyes open.
What about you, Emma?
Well,
What are the challenges you are facing in nursing in your country, which is Ghana?
Yeah, in Ghana, challenges with nursing are mostly logistical and resource centered.
Okay, I see. So then I would like you to say something to future nurses. What would your advice be to them? And how about we start with Anna?
So, for future nurses, I would say the most important advice is that never forget to take good care of yourself.
Yeah.
Even though in your life, when you're a nurse, patients are always number one, priority. And sometimes you forget to take care of yourself. And so remember to eat healthy, get out of sleep because shifts are usually really, really long and hard to get through.
Yeah.
But also, my another tip is do not panic if you don't learn everything fast enough, so, yes, that's also what I have.
Okay. And you, Emma?
Well, my advice for future nurses will be not to join the profession in search of reward or because of job opportunities. Nursing should be based on wanting to give out your best in humanity and to help develop the nursing profession. And nurses should also continue to learn even after their basic education.
Oh, okay. That's some pretty good advice. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for our audience. We thank you for joining us this week's episode. And I'm your host, Joshua.
And I'm Greg.
And this was the Greg and Joshua podcast.
And see you next week.
Thank you.